This video is not medical advice or intended to treat any medical conditions. Please consult your doctor before starting a new exercise program and stop immediately if you feel pain, experience dizziness, or other symptoms. By performing this workout, you acknowledge that you are engaging in physical activity and understand the risks involved, including physical injury. You agree that you are voluntarily participating and are participating at your own risk. By continuing with this video, you agree to release from all liability and forever hold harmless the City of Arvada from any and all losses, liabilities, injuries, or damages resulting from any and all claims pertaining to this workout.
Welcome to Pop Pilates. My name is Danielle. We are going to do a 20-minute Pilates workout. It's focused on the core. Move aside anything that might be in your way. Grab a mat if you've got some hardwood floors. Otherwise, if you're on some carpet, go ahead and lay down. So we're going to start with our breath work. Hands are down at our sides, legs are bent, feet are flat on the floor. So we're going to take a nice big deep breath, fill your lungs with air. Now, as you exhale, I want you to tighten your core and then let all that breath out. So let's try that again. Big deep breath in through the nose. Fill the lungs and then exhale. Tighten through the core and expel all that air. All right, this time we're gonna do a pelvic tilt. So inhale, tilt the pelvis up. Exhale, bring it back down. Do it again. So we're tilting that tailbone up towards the ceiling and then back down. Two more. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. And then exhale as you lower. All right, full bridge. Peel it up off the floor. Inhale, squeeze at the top, and then exhale, slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Let's do one more super slow. Inhale, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then take it all the way back down. All right, let's work with the upper abs now. Lift the upper body, and then slowly lower. So again, coordinate your breathing with your movements. And we always exhale at the hardest part during Pilates. All right, one more here. Exhale. All right, now let's lift the feet and the upper body up and down. Give me one more here. Big deep breath. Feet to the floor. And we are nice and warm. Great job. Now it is time to do our hundreds track, so we're gonna really move deep into the core. We're gonna start off with our tabletop position. Knees are stacked over the hips, hands are down at your sides. And then give me a nice big deep breath. Exhale, lift the head a few centimeters off the floor and then start to pump the arms. Yeah, so this is our traditional Pilates stance position, and we're taking nice big deep breaths. All right. Train track abs, crunch, crunch. So we're only lowering about 6 inches at a time. Now switch legs. 4, 3, 2, give me one more each leg. 4, 3, 2. Now if that leg does not want to be as straight as my leg, that's okay. All right, let's take it back to that tabletop position. Pump the arms. Knees are directly over the hips and we're breathing. Big deep breath. And exhale. Perfect. Is it burning yet? Yeah, me too. All right, back to those train tracks. 4, 3, 2. Now notice I'm not pulling on my neck, but my elbows are nice and wide outside of my peripheral vision. Do it again. Crunch. Crunch. Now the name of the song is It's Gonna Be Alright. Oh, it's gonna be more alright because we're gonna have almost a 6-pack after this. I'm feeling it, yeah? All right, egg banana in. And big exhale on that stretch. Do it again, slow and controlled. Now if you need to take a break, you absolutely can. We've got 2 more here. Inhale and exhale. All right, one more, then we're gonna end with those train track abs. All right, 1 foot on the floor, 1 up towards the ceiling. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1 switch. Contracting through that pelvic floor as well as the upper abdominals. 3, 2, and 1. Relax, bring the knees into the chest. Nice work. So now we are going to switch the work into our backside. So we're gonna take it into a bridge position. Heels underneath the knees, hands are down by your sides. We're gonna tighten up through the tummy. All right, slowly peel it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, down, 2, 3. So just like we did at the beginning, think one vertebrae at a time, and then really squeeze at the top. Dig your heels into the floor, back down. All right, we're gonna take it up to the top. We're gonna hold it at the top, take it into a figure 4 position, press that knee out wide, 2, 2, up, up, down, down. So yeah, you should like immediately feel it in your glutes and your lower back, as well as that standing quad. So in Pilates, everything is connected to the core, and we're just trying to hit all those muscles that are connected to the core so we don't get any kind of a muscular imbalance. All right, top half. All the way, halfway, all the way, drop. All the way, halfway, all the way, drop. Ooh, squeeze, nice and high. All right, 4 more. Again, digging that bottom heel into the ground. Last one. All right, both feet down on the floor. Take a quick break, and then let's go right back to the beginning because we gotta do the other side. Peel it up. 4, 3, 2, big squeeze and a big stretch. Tilt that tailbone up, and then slowly lower, think one vertebrae at a time. Ooh, tightening up that backside. All right, one more big one, all the way up, all the way down. And then we're gonna take it back into that figure 4 position. This time, other ankle comes just above the knee. Drop that knee wide. 2, 2, lift. Down, down, lift, lower. Now, I really like bridges. They're a fantastic way of like tightening up the backside. And you don't even have to do a squat, a lunge, anything like that. Nice and line in the joints as well. All right, let's try that top half. All the way, halfway, all the way down. Squeeze and lift as high as you can because we gotta get both sides just as evenly. All right, 4 to go, keep it coming. Oh, are you shaking yet? Because I'm not. That's a lie. That was a lie. All right, both feet down on the floor. Slow lift, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. It's so much easier when both feet are on the floor. Nice job. Give me 2 more here. Up, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1 more, and we are done with that backside for now. All right, quick stretch, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, bravo. All right, it is time to get that core work in from a plank position because we're gonna hit top to bottom, side to side. All right, so we're gonna find that nice strong plank, butt is down, and your option 1 or both knees on the floor is okay. All right, let's twist up to the ceiling. Reach, reach, down, and down other side, up, up, down. All right, so now we're gonna twist, and we're gonna hold this side, drop that hip. Now again, 1 knee can be down on the floor. I won't tell if you don't tell. 2, and 1, let's switch. Other arm goes up, drop. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to those slow twists. Up, up, down, and down. All right, we're gonna hold it in the center and just twist the hips. Side to side. And again, we are using every muscle in that core. All right, give me a little twist up, twist down, 4, 3, 2, 1, other side, lift and lower, quick twist, 4, 3, 2, and 1, 1 more, up and down. Oh my gosh, are you ready for a break? 2, and 1, all right, quick stretch. That was plenty of a break. Let's take it right back into it. All right, twist it up, lift and lower, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, lift, lower, 4, 3, 2. And remember those options, you can absolutely take it to the knees at any time. All right, 1 more, up, and down. Oh, it's getting hard right now. And relax. Awesome job. Let's flip right back around. We are gonna do some sit-ups. Now, I'm not gonna tell you how many sit-ups we've done until the end of this one. So just hang in tight and be super proud of yourself. All right, arms are gonna be up and overhead. We're gonna do a half sit-up and then reach for the outside of your calf halfway and drop. Other leg halfway and drop. So again, coordinate your breathing with your movements. Exhale at the hardest part of each exercise, right on the way up. Now I like this one because we get to use our arms. All right, slow roll up. Up, up. Press your calves into the mat or the ground. Don't let them lift. All right, let's go back to that halfway, single leg up and down. Exhale and inhale. Oh, you feel that core getting stronger with every rep? Ooh, that burn. That is what we are after. So if you're feeling it, you're doing it right. All right, sword sit up. We're gonna sit up, twist at the top, in, and then other side. Lift, twist, center, and down. Can you make that full sit up and then a big twist right at the top? All right, don't worry, we got 4 more. So we're working the upper abs, lower abs, obliques, the sides of the abdominals. We are literally working like every muscle in the core. All right, last one, and then we take a break. All right, lay down and stretch. Big deep breath in. Whew. All right, so if I told you that we've done maybe 20 sit-ups and we've got 20 more to go, you could totally do that, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, feet on the floor, clasp the hands, lift, twist, in, and down. All right, so as these get harder and harder, it's a great time to think about purposely contracting the lower abs and again, that pelvic floor. So lower, middle, and upper, and then upper, middle, and lower. In that sequence on the way up, and then on the way down. And if you're like some of my peeps who attend my class, who are like, Danielle, can you make it harder? And I'm like, yes, I can make it harder. Straighten the legs. Lift, twist, in. We've got a total of 6 of these. Can you hang in for literally like 15 more seconds? 4 to go. Twist, in, and down. 3 more. Exhale on the way up. 2 more. You're breathing with it, not against it. 1 more. And relax, stretch. Great job. All right, it is time to flip it right back around and let's work the back side again. So I'm gonna lay face down, have my hands under my chin, relax the upper body, and we're gonna start with a little crisscross straddle. Crisscross, let's do that 2 times. Now arms out, legs out, paddle. Hands under the chin, crisscross, 2 times, 1 and 2, paddle. Now I know it's hard to take big deep breaths from this position, but we've gotta get that oxygenated blood pumping. 1 more, crisscross wide. All right, go ahead and take it into a bird dog position. Right arm, left leg. Lift, rotate, in, and switch. So firing up those stabilizers. Back as flat as the tabletop, and tummy engaged. All right, give me 4 more. These are really great for training the body to keep your balance while the arms and legs are moving. All right, last one. Let's lay it back down. Hands come under the chin, crisscross 2 times. Crisscross wide. Arms out, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, so we're trying to light up the lower abs as well as the lower back. And then with those arms shooting out, we're getting the upper back and a little bit of the shoulders. Nice, keep it going. Last one, take it right back up into that all fours. Bird dog rotates, up, rotate, in, and switch. So if your back was the tabletop, would you be able to place a hot cup of coffee without it spilling right on your back? Oh, it feels good to get a little bit of a stretch, working on our range of motion as we strengthen that backside. All right, give me a quick stretch, sit back, child's pose. And then we're gonna do 165 more of those swimmers. Just kidding. All right, arms out, legs out, paddle, paddle. Big, deep breaths. Now these are great if you have like a sit down job. This not only stretches, but strengthens that back. So you could do these like every day. All right, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Right up into that bird dog. Hands under the torso, right arm, left leg, up, rotate, in, and switch. Nice, so you're finding that balance. Should be getting a little easier every rep. Nice, big rotate in that hip and shoulder. All right, last one. And child's pose, sit back. Great job. You earned some stretching. So go ahead and lay it down, face down. I'm gonna start with relaxing my head on top of my hand. I'm gonna grab my big toe and then keeping my knees together, we're just gonna bring that heel close to your glute and then take a quick nap. Just kidding, not time to take a nap yet. All right, shall we switch legs? Let's switch. Release, bring that hand underneath your chin. Other hand reaches back. Again, keeping those knees nice and close together. Relax into the stretch. Takes a few big cleansing breaths and just enjoy it. We earned it. Beautiful. Release that leg. We're gonna take it into a Sphinx pose. So our elbows are directly underneath our shoulders, fingertips are spread nice and wide, and then we're just lifting our chest, dropping our shoulders back and down away from our neck. So nice, tall lengthening through the spine. Should feel fantastic after all that ab work we just did. Enjoy that stretch, relaxing your jaw, trying not to tense through your neck. All right, now let's take it to a puppy pose. So you're gonna bring your knees in, extend the arms, keeping your hips nice and high in the air. Drop your ribcage down to the floor and walk those fingertips forward. So this is a little bit different than that child's pose we did before. Child's pose, our hips were down. Puppy pose, our rear end stays high. And now let's do a thread the needle. We're gonna scoop one arm underneath the other arm, drop that shoulder down towards the floor, relax your head, stretching through the shoulders and the torso. I like this one. I could stay here all day. And let's take it back to the center. Switch arms, other arm, scoops all the way under. You can close your eyes, take a few big, deep cleansing breaths. And then let's take it back to the center. All right, so now we're gonna do what's called a single leg Frogger stretch. So we're gonna take it to all fours, walk the hands towards the center, let gravity pull that leg down, and then you wanna keep your hips forward like we were with that puppy pose. Hold it here. You can even take it down to the elbows if you like. All right, let's switch legs. Take it up, bring that leg back to the center, other leg extends out. Bring those elbows down if you want. Stretching that inner thigh. And then let's take it back to the center. Now let's do both knees nice and wide in a full Frogger stretch. And again, same thing, you can stay nice and tall, you can bring it down to the elbows. And if you're like, Danielle, my knees don't go that direction, that's okay. Stay in all fours. Great job. Let's take it back to the center. Bring it into a sitting stretch. Bring one arm straight up and overhead. Give yourself a pat on the back. Say, good job, self. And then switch arms. Good job, self. And absolutely good job to you. Thanks for hanging in there. You are that much stronger than you were before. Good job. This is a City of Arvada production, instructed by Danielle Woodyard. You can watch this video and more on the City of Arvada's YouTube page at City of Arvada.
Get your game face on.